Yeah, welcome to a new trade breakdown, everybody. Before we start, please like and subscribe to stay updated on the latest content. I just took a very nice 5 RR ratio scalp, and in this video I want to explain how you can do this by simply only using the 1 minute time frame. And of course you want, for example, a 5 minutes for your bias, but you can easily take beautiful entries from solely the 1 minute. And of course you want to zoom out to manage your positions, but I will go into that deeper into this video. To start off with, if we go to a high time frame of 5 minutes, you can see the whole day, or at least the whole afternoon, just before New York session started, we have been bearish. So that's a nice opportunity to catch bearish continuations. And if I'm going to a higher time frame, it's not really that clear. Over here it was very choppy. This is not nice. And London has just and also Asia has just been uptrending. So we can expect a New York reversal, respecting our even higher time frame trend right here. So that's the reason why I was looking for a short. We had a very nice setup presented to us right here. If you look to the left and we start out with marking up our chart, you can see right here we have this demand zone, our supply zone, my bad, some POI, and which swap liquidity. So this is a very nice POI you could have shorted from. And I believe one member in our mentorship took that. So that's your sweep, that's your POI. You have a liquidity void right here. Boom, that's also another confluence. So a lot of stop losses are taken here, and now from here we are ready to move lower. From there we can see a break of structure to the downside, continuing its downtrend. And that's also why I am looking for a continuation to the downside. So that's your break of structure. Now let's look further. So if you did not enter this position, you can always look for a re-entry after a retracement to capitalize on a move lower. And that's exactly what I did. This was a nice zone, POI, because we have some imbalance, we have some internal range liquidity, we have liquidity being created here. So this was also possible. Oh, that's not taken. Like this. But also this one right here, because we left a fair value gap right here, which is liquidity. So what did it end up doing? It took out this IDM, this liquidity, filled some more liquidity in form of this fair value gap. From there, broke down again. So right here, you have another break of structure. Boom. And from there, we have another zone we can watch. And this was that POI. After filling that FVG, this extreme zone, which has imbalance, which has internal range liquidity, and which has this valid high. Because it broke structure, this is a valid high. A strong high also. So yeah, I was watching that POI, and if we zoom into a my bad. If we close into a lower time frame, you can see right here we broke structure to the downside in form of a market structure shift / change of character. From there, it gave a pullback and broke down again. And as you might have noticed already, that was exactly my entry. A double break confirmation. And then I put my stop loss above this high, because we already broke down twice right here. So this on the lower time frame, these are strong highs. So to secure a nice stop loss, you put it above that strong high. And as you can see, it almost tapped me out. It came back. It tapped me in drawdown. So from there I was basically watching. You can see we have another breakdown structure to the downside and it melted very nicely. So that was a sign for me, yo, I can hold now because we are going lower. And also, if you watch on the higher time frame, this is basically all liquidity. Because on the 50 minute, on the 30 minute, on the 1 hourly, we are bearish. So from there, it broke this low, it gave us a retracement, filling this fair value gap, taking that liquidity, and from there, moving lower again. And also the people that went break even early, they got tapped out. Also, before my entry right here, you can see we swept these highs, which is basically inducement. So that's also a liquidity grab. It's all about liquidity. And from there, we tested the break-even level of mine, and it melted to the downside. I went simply break-even, but I took profit at the flat 5 RR rate. I could have held for longer, because if you zoom out to the 50 minute, you can target the external low right here to continue its higher time frame downtrend, and I would have capitalized more on it. But 5R is way above my daily target. So I simply took all my profits off at 5R. It was a beautiful trade for me, and yeah, I'll take that every day. So this basically was my trade. It was a very clean setup, a lot of confluences, and you can see a lot of liquidity grabs. And those liquidity grabs are essential for your setups, because the market is all about liquidity. There's liquidity everywhere, and the big institutions and the big banks, they want to hunt that liquidity. So guys, I hope that was all clear. Please like and subscribe the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Ciao, ciao.